if you look it up, no, I haven't seen it.
Well, I got the line down. I don't know about you. If you like. All right. Okay. All right.
Okay, the algebraic form of number 4 is on the board. About to shift that up. Number 4. I have the points are 0, 2, and 0, -2.
Wait, how do you get
Algebraically.
Wait, what? How do you do that? How do you get two answers? Isn't it x equals this, y equals that?
When you take the square root of y, you get plus or minus 2. That's 2 solutions. Which, by the way, sometimes give you 4 solutions when you put it in the other one. But we anticipate 2 solutions because if I graph this, if I go to graph this, this would be x squared over 9 plus y squared over 4 equals 1. So I have a circle of radius 2. And I have a parabola which goes 3 left, right, and 2 up, down.
How do you graph a parabola?
Parabola, you use the parabola form, so you're going to switch it over. So what is wrong?
If you think
Just, how did you get plus 5 1? Oh, wait, just kidding. No, I know how you got it.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay. Please note something I did on this problem in case you're struggling. I noticed that x squared equals 4 minus y squared, and you might think I have to square root that. But notice, I'm putting it in for x squared in the other expression, right? So I get x squared equals, I can replace the whole x squared rather than square rooting it and squaring it again. Not that it would hurt you any, because it's just an extra step, but it works. It takes some time.
like 2, 1, 2, 2, 4, 4, 8.
So y is greater than or equal to y minus 1 squared plus 2x. My advice in the past has been to ignore the inequalities and go ahead and graph it the way you're supposed to, right? So I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to go ahead and pull the 2x. What did I do wrong here? 3. Thank goodness. I'm like, something's really wrong. So I pull the 2x over. I get 3 minus 2x is equal to y minus 1 squared. This side is already set in the form I like, right? This side, not so much. I can't have a number in front of that x. So I'm going to subtract, I'm going to divide out a -2. When I do that, things go really badly for the things inside. I end up with an x and a -3/2. Agreed? I'm going to pause there because that's a step where probably people got stuck. Right? I cannot have a number for that x, so I pull it out, and that gives me factoring, and I need to have parentheses around it. So far, so good? Now I know that's equal to 4p, right? So over here I casually write 4p equals -2, so p equals -1/2. Agreed?
Wait, what?
I casually over here, I say this thing has to be equal to 4p right here, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I casually decide, right, 4p equals -2 when nobody's watching. And then I solve it and I get p equals -1/2. Agreed?
Yeah.
So I'm going to rewrite this as 4 times -1. What was that?
I was playing instruments.
Excellent.
It was very good, Brandon. Thank you, Walker.
Good so far? All right, so that form, the lines are ready for me to graph. I'm ready to go. We got any questions?
Yes. So how does this help?
Now we're going to go. Here comes the graph paper.
Why do
Visible,
I use this in
color,
life, Mr.
blue.
Esty?
Oh no, not blue, pink. We're using pink these days. To be friendly to everyone.
So I just entered.
Okay. All right. Okay, it's y squared, so it's opening which way? Left or right? Normal is y squared. This is normal is x squared. This is y squared. So it can open this way. My center is at 1 up and 3/2 to the right. So there is my center, which and a parabola is not a center, it's a vertex, agreed? My P is what? -1/2. So instead of going to the right 1/2, I'm going to go to the left 1/2 to put my foci. Now that foci is not really important here because I don't mention foci at all in this. But it does allow me to write my latus rectum. So I'm going to go up, double P. P is 1/2, so up. I'm going to go up how far?
1.
1, up 1, down 1. I'm ready to draw my parabola in. Double check to see if it's equals to. It is. So I'm going to go ahead and sketch it from this information as best I can. And that's good enough. Can't mark you wrong if you've got your latus rectum properly aligned there.
So we can write anything we want with it once we have the dots.
It should look like a parabola that goes through those
What
2
if it,
points.
ooh.
Now you're wrong, because that's not a parabola. Yes?
I don't understand how you got the other 2 points. Right?
Okay, again, when you go with P, first of all, I'm going right or left because it's y squared, agreed?
Right.
Second thing I do is I go, it says -1/2. So I go to the left -1/2 because it's negative.
Yeah.
I move 1/2 and I put a dot there. That's my foci, by the way.
Yeah.
Now, from my foci in the perpendicular direction, I'm going to go twice my P. P is 1/2, so I'm going to go twice half, which is what? 1. I go up there and I put a dot. I go down 1 and I put a dot. Once those 2 dots are part of my parabola, this is my latus rectum here, and I go whoop, whoop like that.
So how do you know again that it's that way?
Because it was negative.
Oh, okay.
I said instead of my P being positive, it was the negative, so I go left.
I got it.
Okay, good, good, good. All right, so that's one of them. Now I need to know which side to shade. 0, 0 is clearly not on my parabola, so I can pick the point 0, 0. Put 0, 0 in my original equation. 0, which gives me -1 squared, which is 1, plus 2 times 0, so 1. 3 is greater than or equal to 1. Is that true?
Yeah.
That's true. So this point's true for the first graph. So that means I'm shading the inside of my parabola. Agreed?
Yes.
All right. Now I'm going to do the second graph, which is a line. Hopefully that one's going to be really easy. So I go over here. I go, my y-intercept is 1. No holding hands again in class. Slope is -3. So I'm going to go down 3, over 1, down 3, over 1. Right? And I'm going to, it says equal to, so I'm going to draw a line.
Wait, are we gonna do the thing with the vertex things and the stuff inside?
I don't have to do any of that because it doesn't ask me to. It just asks me to graph it.
So
So I don't have to find the vertex. I don't have to find the directrix. I don't have to find any of these things. I just have to grab it.
Okay.
That doesn't mean forget how to do that because we will eventually have to do it. Why is my line so curvy?
No.
Because you started.
Oh, because I went way wide here. This goes through there. There we go. That's not part of the line. Okay, so 0, 0 is not part of my line. We confirm that, right? So I'm going to put 0.00 in. 0 is greater than 1. Is that true?
No.
No. So I'm going to shade this side, which means this is the area right here, right? Now, for those of you thinking, boy, we've left the trail a long time ago, what does that do with calculus? You will open up your problem number 1 on the calculus AP exam on the free response question. Not number 1. I lied now. It's been moved to number 3. You're going to open up problem number 3, and you're going to have something that looks just like this. Drawn on your piece of paper. It might be pointed this way, might be pointed this way, might be pointed down. Let's look something like this. And they're going to ask you to do things with it. So we are practicing something you're going to need next year. Not a lot, but might need next year. Okay? Got it? Can do it? Get started. You have another problem to do, and then I've got a whole bunch of practice for you because it's Wednesday, and I don't want you to have to go home and not remember this stuff because that would be awful.
Hey guys, 10 minutes till class is over. No, seriously.
Good
it's not-
question.
It's actually 10 minutes.
Dulce is anxious to take a quiz, so is Peter. So therefore, we should take a quiz on Friday.
Can we not? Can we do it Monday? Tuesday?
Can we do it Tuesday?
Can we do it Tuesday?
Why not? Why not next time?
We're not
Next
ready.
time.
We're not ready.
The baseball and softball teams are gone.
We're really not ready.
That's right. You guys are gonna be out playing.
Wait, when are you leaving? Will you be able to help us on the test if we take the quiz on Tuesday?
And you have and the U.S. history test is. Oh wait, that would be in paper questions here.
Well, one of the things I'm debating. I should pause this first.
You already
All right.
Two different things.
It took me 15 minutes to be
the first one was so hard. Like
Yes.
I
was trying to much.
I don't even look at it, Vaughn. I think we said it's a good start.
My fundamental.
You
know what, Brandon? I'm not. I'm proud.
There was actually a question like, what is business? I'm a free response. What? And I was like, good expert. I don't know. I was like, yeah. I was like, what are you doing? Just physics. I studied that, and then I like started with balancing.
I'm gonna shoot so hard.
All right. Next thing I need your 2 practice exams. If you have them on you today, turn them in. If you don't have them on you today, I'm going to require them by next time. So it should all. Well, there's that one separate free response pack. I don't need that. I just need the 2 full tests.
We're not getting graded on this, right?
No, just did you do them?
Well, like I have some of my free response on different papers that I don't have with me.
Like, are we supposed to have done?
Like they're on.
Well, turn them in. Turn them in next time. Just turn in your exams now, and if I ding you, you turn in the second part later. You're like, it's there.
You want like the answer key?
Don't. Actually, I do need the answer key. Come to think of it. My bad. Yeah, if you don't put your name on it, you won't get credit for it.
Wait, just the test of like answer keys or like the
I want the answer key. That one free response packet. I don't need that. The one that's all by itself, the 215, 2015. I don't need that one. But I need the 2 big tests and the answer keys for the big tests. I need those as well.
May I turn it in?